I was fully booked, making a lot of money, but I was miserable. And I knew something had to change. If you are a service based entrepreneur and you are trading hours for every dollar, and you're wondering, when does things get easier? This video is definitely for you. So let me paint you a picture. I would say back in 2022, I finally came up with a business model to host group coaching programs. Now, prior to this, I've been a coach for over 15 years, but prior to this, I was doing a lot of one-on-ones and I never merged into group coaching. I met a Christian coach online. I loved his business model. And his model was this: he would host 5-day challenges and he would then present a high ticket coaching program to the audience, and he would close people on calls during those 5 days. And I love the model. I was like, let me try this. And I ended up trying it. Actually, what had happened was he needed something from me and we kind of bartered. He was like, listen, I will teach you how to host these 5-day challenges if you do X. And I said, let's do this. So within 10 days, he taught me the entire structure. I built the landing page and I hosted my very first 5-day challenges from day one when he taught me to like day 10. It was like a very quick process. But what happened was that very first challenge, I made more money that challenge than I ever had any time in my career in one given month. I mean, it blew my mind. I could not believe it. I was like, whoa, this is incredible. So what I ended up doing was I started to host challenges every single month, enrolling my clients into my group coaching program called Christian Creators Academy. Now, this went on for about 6, 7, 8 months. And then that's when burnout started to come. And I realized, oh my goodness, I don't think I can maintain this. And I know what some of you may be thinking, like, that's just 5 days, 1 hour per day, just for 1 month. But it was a lot. It literally took a toll because when you think about it, you host a challenge for 5 days. But then right after that, you probably have like a week off and then you're promoting the next month's challenge again. So it's like content on social media, it's updating the landing page, it's constantly trying to enroll people into the webinar in order to convert. So it was just a lot of work. And I burned out. And I knew that over time for me, that would not be sustainable. And so here's the moment that I knew something had to shift. I remember once I got into my second cohort, I was literally teaching the same thing. I had an agenda. So it was a 6-month program and I knew exactly what to teach every single week. And I remember just repeating myself. And I did record these sessions. And I thought to myself, what if I recorded all of these and I packaged it? And so when the next cohort comes, they follow the videos online and they have resources. And it dawned on me, but I still was like, oh man, that would take some time to like put everything together. And again, like I just didn't see myself doing all that work because I was going through burnout already. But the good thing was this always stuck with me. My group coaching program also had a resource vault, and I had about 70 digital products inside that resource vault. And my clients would constantly rave about how valuable that vault was. It consisted of resources that helped them with content creation, social selling, also like video editing tips. I had swipe files for social media, DM responses, email workflows. Like, I mean, you name it. Like, I created everything that I use in my business, I pretty much put in that vault. And I even had step by step how they can host their own 5-day challenge. And so I thought, man, like if I packaged all of this, this would be gold. Now, this was towards the end of 2023. Now, 2024 came and I was still doing the same thing. And then that's when I just was like, I can't do this anymore. I had health issues during that time. I was in and out of the doctor's office, in and out of the hospital. By that time, I had 2 emergency surgeries towards the end of 2023 and early 2024. And when I was recovering with my last surgery, that's when I was like, I have to do something different. And so I had that epiphany again, like I need to find a way to package my expertise so that it can sell while I sleep. My business should not have to rely on me to show up every single day in order for me to make money. And during this time, I saw the wave of digital marketers online. I saw people selling courses and people selling templates and toolkits and you name it. And I was like, man, that's all me. That has my name written all over it. This is something that I've been doing for years. I started creating digital products like in 2011. Like I have been doing this for like decades at this point. So I'm like, this is where I want to be. But I still didn't have everything that I needed to pull the plug. And I finally was like, you know what? It's now or never. Like now's the time to build your forever business, because if you keep putting it off, you're just going to keep experiencing burnout and you might not have the energy to do it later on. And so here's how I really restructured my business. Like I had to come up with a plan to say, okay, I do love coaching. Like it's not like I don't love coaching. I love coaching. I love meeting with my clients one-on-one. I love meeting with my clients in a group setting. However, I don't have the capacity to do that 100% of the time. And so I restructured my business model to where I started to create digital products on the side, and I started to strategically see which products was going to be my mainstream of income. And then coaching can be maybe about 10%. And so that's how I kind of restructured it. Now I have 5 to 6 other streams of income, but just for my company, which is digital products and consulting, I said, let me flip it, because consulting used to be like 90%. And then digital products and other things were like 10%. And I was like, what if I flipped it? What if digital products was the 90 and then coaching and consulting was the 10? How would I feel? And to be honest, I started to see that that's scalable. The other way around is not scalable because there's only one you, right? But when you're selling something online that doesn't need you to be present, that's how you scale. So I was like, that's it. That's what I needed to do. And so I restructured it with kind of like the 90-10. And my business model now looks like this. I would say about 60% of my revenue for my company, Davi Creative, comes from digital products. Then I would say about another 30% is mentorship. Now, what is mentorship? That is the upsell. Like when someone needs an additional one-on-one, when they're taking my course KTP, that's when someone needs just on chat mentorship, which is different than coaching. Okay. Now, coaching is about 10%. That's more one-on-one. Right now, I'm not hosting any group programs right now. I would love to in the near future, but right now it's just one-on-ones. So whether that's a VIP day or my 3-month program, that's how I meet with my clients. And I'm telling you, this new model has given me so much peace, so much peace. Like, I feel like I've gotten my time freedom back. I'm able to do YouTube full time. I'm able to show up here for you all. And I have been able to work with my other business ventures as well. Like I said, I have about 5 other streams of income, and I'm able to do other things in additional to running my consulting and digital product agency. So yeah, that is how I kind of moved from doing coaching full-time to now doing it very part-time, and digital products is the main source of my business. So I am Dupay, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. That was your Daily Dose with Dupay, and I hope you come back for more. I will see you in the next one.